Marvel selects Spectacular Spider-Man. Boom. This guy is great. He very well might be my favorite Spider-Man action figure. Though he does have some problems, but that's enough of the figure. Let's show off his accessories. So, he comes with a changeable Peter Parker head. It looks like him from the comics. And he also comes with a mask that's been removed. I really like this as well. I think it's a cool feature. You can have him, posed holding this while his mask is off. It looks cool. He comes with web shooting hands. He's got a couple of those. He's got a couple fisted, which one is on the figure. One that actually can hold. I think this is really neat. You can actually hold the spider web that came from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 action figure. I think that's a really cool idea. And then he has the awesome wall crawling hands, which I've come to love in Spider-Man action figures. Also comes with his camera, which it fits. He's Spider-Man. Now back to the figure. I like his sculpt. He looks good. He looks like Spider-Man. All the paint apps are done really well. There is a couple slight misses, but I really like that they etched the spiderweb in there. It's not just painted on, which I think really helps because if it does, it's not going to wear off as easy because it's etched in there and the ink or the paint is in there, and it just looks better. And it gives them a nice feel. So all the webbing is etched in and everything is really well done. Now on to articulation. His head. Oh, well, actually. Now to show him with his alternative head sculpt, which with the webbed head, it goes up that far and down that far. And then if you pop it off, you can see he's got hinge. It's a little bit rare or a little bit stretched there, but I don't think it's that bad. I might go back later and kind of remove some of that plastic there so it bends easier, but otherwise it's not that bad. I'm glad they added a disc head hinge. That way he can look up as far as he can. There. Now it's snapped into place. There he is with the Peter Parker head on. Moves side to side and up and down like I showed. But one thing, he doesn't really have tilt, which I kind of wish he has tilt. But that's alright. His arms go up that far. It would be nice if they went up a little bit more. You might be able to customize it where you could, but I don't know. I wish his arm could go up a little bit more, but that's alright. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows, which is something they rarely give, and it fits so well. He's got all his hands move up and down and left to right, and they're really easy to really just switch back and forth. But you still feel it snap in there. I'm hoping those don't, being that they're so small, I hope they don't break over time, but they seem pretty sturdy. His ab crunch, this is the only big complaint I have, is I wish he could ab crunch forward more. Now, I might get another one of these guys so I can try to take him apart and move some of the plastic. He can move back really far, which is really nice, but if you look, it's difficult to see. If you look inside there could be a way to maybe cut out more of the plastic, but I'm not sure. I might have to do my research, but if so, then he could crunch forward, and I wish he could crunch forward just a little bit more, and it would be awesome. This would be definitely my number one Spider-Man. But that's okay. He can crunch back, which is nice. He's got waist swivel. Also can swivel here. So he got both, which I like. His legs are on the Y joint, so you have to finagle it to go out to the side and forward, but it's alright. Another good point is these seem way grippier than the Amazing Spider-Man over mine. time mine figure, these got really loose, so I want to keep an eye on that. Otherwise, here they seem really nice and sturdy and will stay. He's got, upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, boot rotation, as well as his feet go up and down, and he's got the beautiful ankle pivot. So here he is next to Marvel Select's last comic book Spidey, which this guy is such an improvement over so much better. And then here he is also with the Marvel Legends Spidey, which these guys seem to go head in head. I'm not sure which one's my favorite. I like this guy just because overall I think he looks better and more realistic. Here he is next to the not superior Spider-Man. And finally, here he is compared to the Amazing Spider-Man movie action figures, which before, this guy was my favorite, but upon looking at him, it shows more of his flaws. Like, I wish, like, the double jointed elbows and the bicep swivel are just way better, and calf rotation, and just, like, this guy, his legs, they're just really loose, like, and that bothers me, so, but, I don't know, I think this guy, if you're a Spider-Man fan, is a must-get, and here's a final comparison. The final comparison being, this Spidey fits really well with all the other Marvel Select Spidey villains that have come out. You can really do a cool Sinister Six display. So that's it for this one. I say out of the last three that I've reviewed, this is the one to most definitely get. Next would be Captain America, and then finally Black Panther. This year is starting up really sweet for action figures in both Marvel Select and Marvel Legends, and it's an exciting year.